What's up guys, Predator here. Today I have two tables of 2-5 and one table of 1k. We are waiting to still get a place on the other table with another two recreational. We are on the sitting list, so meanwhile we are playing uh, this one because just the rules, so we cannot sit, so we cannot be on a waiting list other um, when we are not playing on our table, so we are just gonna play here until we get to see there, hopefully before the recreational are gone. And we are gonna play their two table of 2-5. 2-5 pool is not that big, but we have two recreational, so it is worth playing. This board uh, we're gonna sieve it half pot usually. This low board. Blocking 5x here is not that good, so we're gonna check it down. And against the raise, you're just getting it in. Hopefully, has 9 stands. Ace 5. Oh, he's enough equity. Oh, good. Hopefully, he get all his outs now. Yes. Just split it. Nice that he got his ace and flush all on the first run out. He won with king high. Okay, I was distracted by this table, so okay, pretty interesting call flow there with king 8. What actually happened? Did he? Yeah, we just c-bet and then okay, check when check. Okay. Yeah, I mean deuce was a good card for his range. I have 5 blocker, but usually 5-7, 3-5 I would have barreled, so I don't have that many straights there when the deuce hits. Besides this, it's also flush, so yeah, I could have bet, but like I said, I was distracted by the other table. And getting forwarded by what I marked him as a recreational. I'm not sure if it is correct. It seems like a regi size. And here with low bet. We'll just get in jacks versus button 4-bet. I could also bet big on the flop, but I prefer to polarize on the turn, so just betting range there and polarize on the I can easily triple barrel it off with the jacks there, so easy triple barrel when he calls on the turn also. So on this turn, I assume he would raise at least king jack, but not queen jack, which are ahead also. So we are just overbetting this. We can bet also, just bet big, not overbet, but I'm pretty much always ahead. So anything better would have raised the flop. And the worst card in the deck, we are just let me think about it. Can we 10% block here? Yes, we 10% block and hopefully get called by other two pairs. Worst two pairs. Don't think he had. I mean, he could have some 10x, but could he? What? Which 10x would he call an overbuy with on the turn? Besides, I don't know which 10x. He shouldn't call any. Actually, that many 10x on the turn. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Can we fold? I don't have that much time to think about. What was this? I'm not sure what happened here. What exactly just happened here? I wanted to sit there actually. And we don't have timing anymore, so we're gonna close this table and we are gonna sit out this one. I assume we sit it on this table where we were on the waiting list, but the fishes are gone, so yeah, it's unfortunate. This is what usually happens. So until you get to play on the table, the fishes are gone. But yeah. And here are also just regulars, so not having any other table to sit anymore. I think we are gonna open another 2-5 table. Let's see a second. So yes, this is we're gonna close and we are gonna sit out at least here and take a look at this. I'm gonna move the replayer here. I'm gonna open another 2 tables to 5. we can... let me think about it. Yeah, we can try to get him off a chop. I don't think he had anything else. If he had ace high, we might get him off a chop there. So that's why I prefer. I could bet also smaller, but it's not a big deal. He might have another flush draw on the turn with random cards and get give up. I don't think he'll fold anything, any pair if which he bet it, so we'll just hope to win with ace high here. Yeah, like I said, another random flush draw, but he got there with a 10, so either this or any other pair, I don't think he would have folded to a bet. So yeah, exploitatively, I mean, I checked back. That's why I could have barreled this from the beginning, but given the fact that he's a recreational, I don't think he would fold that much on that board with any pair or draw, so prefer not to barrel that low board against an unknown. And here, so we can fold. We can even overbet a 9 like this, an ace 9, so we're not overbetting, just a jack. For value, I mean. And we can block bet it. Okay, so I just open jam. Hope I get something to call you with next time. I can't wait to get a hand to call you with. Usually we check these kind of boards. I mean, this did favor us because he wouldn't call that many jack X, so it's not a low board. We don't have a check range. I'll mix it, checks and bets. And easy check call on the turn. And I don't think we can value bet this anymore, so we just hope to win. Would be tough to call if he bets. Can definitely value bet the jack. And yeah, here it is. Ace 4 off is close. Against 2.5. This is close. 30 BB. Nah, that's very close. Ace 10. 30 it would be bottom of my calling range, I assume. Even this ace 10 would be close. King jack off, it's a mix. We will be kicked out soon from this table if you don't play. But as far as there is no recreational playing, I don't care. I don't intend to play now, at least, so I'd rather focus on these 3 tables of 2-5 where we saw some recreationals, so we better focus on this than playing 5-10 with the regulars. Don't think we can well bet this. No, we just check it. Yeah. He had what? He had straight flush draw? Oh my god. Good that we didn't have anything there. And we can overbet or check raise. I had to think about it. We'll overbet this time. We could go for the check raise on the turn, but just betting myself is fine too. I think this is not a recreational, so I have to give Mr. Reg for now and we'll take it from there. And then he did something fishy, I assume. That I tagged him as a fish, or he just, or I allowed me to tag him on a small sample. Against that very big c-bet, we don't call it. It's even with a diamond. And against this tiny 3-bet, we are gonna call. On this turn, we can barrel this off, but oftentimes, if this river breaks, I should give it up because it wouldn't fall any pair anymore. I have so many perceived bluffs, so I have to mix this. I'm gonna check it now. And yeah, don't think he would bet this size with a draw. Might sometimes. Can we call this? Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure. I could be already drawing that, so I'm just gonna fold this. And ace-5 suited to mix jam, 5-bet, 4-bet jam. Can do every option is fine there. Folding, calling, jamming. Oh no, I can't believe. Oh my god. It didn't pass a second after the recreational joined the table and two other regulars joined too, so it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So not just a short stacker, this is definitely a fish. Calling a 3-bet out of position. And we'll just, okay, I want to say we'll just pot control. And now definitely waiting for them to get there to catch something. Apparently no one has anything, so I just regarding what they have, we'll just bet big and hope to get a hero call or whatever. Not expecting any call actually, but we should try at least. We will do this with our bluffs also, checking twice there multi-way and then trying to steal it on the river. So we are betting deeper, so we're just calling this. We're not 4-betting. And getting there, not sure what he checked back, but we are definitely overbetting. And now we can check back. We can battle this, but we sometimes win showdown and just checking and betting a flush on the river. It's also an option, so we're gonna check this. and jamming here. Yeah, he very likely had a pair there. So not trying to bluff to turn this showdown, very little showdown hand into a bluff there. Uh, when I can win against an ace high, so no reason to bluff that on the river when checking the turn back. He's taking ocean and valley also. And here also, no reason to bluff this combo. We have other hands to bluff. Here it is whatever. Usually if he's shorter than 50 BB I just fold. I don't 3-bet, I don't call, but with this stack depth we can something call. We can also 3-bet, but don't want to get shoved on. I prefer to see a flop and checking back also, and now of course calling and bluffing river when he checks. That's the worst card, so if he... yeah. The worst card there. We can take a step. We have shown no value. He might call another better ace high, so it's closest. And on the rear, definitely taking also no value. And how big should I bet? Just pot. Potting is fine. Okay, we might just call. You have better hands to raise. If you raise, mostly calling. Not that many raises actually. And on the turn is pretty close. Pretty close. So again, this player who wants to make us a donation, but we unfortunately don't have a hand to call with. And we I assume we can call again and bluff the river, depending what he's doing. So yeah, he jams himself, so this is just very bad. This is not his river, so he shouldn't jam that many rivers, so she should bluff. She should let me bluff this card actually when I have a misflop draw or any other thing. So yeah, maybe sometime jamming aces or kings, I don't know, but still don't like the jam there. and this is a mix against this giant 3-bet. We're gonna fold this time. I would have bluffed the river actually if he gave me the chance, but fortunate for me, he took my chance away, and yeah, we just saved our money there. Hmm. Not sure. Would he bet a king like this? So I block straight draw, I block 5x, but I block also flush draws. Very interesting. Very interesting. What I did, marked maniac. Hmm. I will just call this time to see what he has. He has 5-7, yeah. Okay. So we are just delay c-bet. Yeah. Because of his tag, of the tag I put on him, I call this. Otherwise, blocking the draws there, I would have folded. And a cooler here, nice to have this. To get these coolers for me, not against me. And here just giving up. Hard to call here, because when he has space, he most likely barrel a turn, so yeah, when he starts betting, it's very hard to get called there. With third pair, no draw on a sideboard. Mixing 6-7 suited. We can bet and barrel this one. We can check. I prefer to check. He's very sticky, don't like to fold, so I prefer to just take it down. Maybe to triple barrel jam. he would have folded, maybe, but I'm pretty sure if he had anything, I wouldn't have accomplished that much by double barreling there. And of course also I should be careful not to overbluff these spots. And this is an overbet, easy overbet. Aces again, can we make some more money with aces? Let's see. At least a bit we already did. Let's see how much can we do. And here it's pretty close to call there. With ace of hearts, we're just gonna bet small and maybe checking turn and jamming river if he just check call. Depends on the turn. When any Broadway comes, then we're betting. And when he raises, no reason to do anything that calling, blocking his flush draws. We can block, we can check. And on the river, I could have bet it actually. I think we misbet when he has a 10 and any other Broadway or flush comes on the river, so I prefer to jam this. We could check it back, but prefer to jam. At least some of the times. Because a 10 or any other good draw might bet himself mostly. And here we can, let me think about it, we can call because normally a king we would have raised, and a flush draw, we don't always raise a flush draw on a paired board, especially low flush draws, but we definitely are betting for value now on the river. Hope to don't get check raised and calling here. We get c-bet, but I prefer to have at least 2 overs to the bottom pairs, so here we can let me think about it. We have to barrel this to win against ace queen and ace king, so I prefer to check it. So when he bets here, very hard to call actually, very hard to call, and to raise would be too spirited, so we just lose mostly to ace king or ace queen, but sometimes he gives up with king queen or king jack, so no reason to do anything but checking down here. Yeah, so he wouldn't have folded the turn, and mostly also not the river there, so yeah. So he's short, so we Can we call here profitably with him shorter? I think it's pretty close. Let's call, hope he doesn't jam. Oh fuck. Exactly what I expected. I didn't want to happen. So when he calls, I assume he traps, mostly traps. He wants me to get involved too, but against this price, we just set mining against both of them, so it's not a good call, but some of the time I have to call this and hope for the best. And we are squeezing this. And just taking to showdown, hopefully to win. Or not. I don't think he did this with any bluffs and then jam into people there here. Most likely has a value had, so we just fold here. Even we have some kind of good price, whatever. Yeah, we just fold. Yeah. And we're gonna sit out. Next big blind. We had a decent session today. I would have liked to play more at 5-10 too, but apparently wasn't that lucky today. To get the table with some recreationals. So this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.